phone is in landscape and it's streaming. It's about time, Android. See, if it would have did this when I was at the billboard, David Weiss wouldn't have yelled at me. What's up, YouTube? How's it going, guys? I just woke up and it's like 9 o'clock at night. Uh, just wanted to give like a status update. Say what's up, guys, because I haven't been doing a whole lot of stuff online, and I'm not going to be on here long. I just want to drink a couple of shots with you guys and say hi before I scoot on over to the Winn-Dixie, I think, for nothing really, but to get out of the house before it's too late and ride my scooter that I just got replaced, not replaced, but I don't even know what the hell the guy did with it. Next time this thing breaks, like I'm not going through warranty to get this thing worked on. But I'm not going to bitch about my scooter. There's just been a whole lot of internal changes going on over here with me, and I'm not in any need or trouble or anything like that. I'm just kind of in a really relaxed space, taking it all in, taking a lot of stuff in that I've experienced, going over a lot of past experiences that I've been through, uncovering some information that I never really wanted to study, but I find it's relating to things that I don't currently fully understand. And so I'm seeing more dots connecting, or more dots to be connected with various different things. And mostly these things relate to the spiritual world, the religious world, our battle with good and evil, God and Satan, all this kind of stuff, this religious nonsense that I've always tried to avoid. And I'm wondering why am I trying to avoid it these days? What am I avoiding when I look at my experiences I've had in the past? I'm not going to get deep on any of these experiences, but I will say that I want to make a channel more receptive to this kind of stuff, because you guys aren't here to see me do much of anything other than conspiracy truther stuff. And let's face it, most of you guys aren't here anymore because I've been putting out just whatever I want to put out, right? I just looked at my YouTube. Every month it tells me I have 27 less subscribers every month. That's an impressive shadow culling. I know it's not legit, so it's just very strange. I'm trying to figure out how to break the algorithm, basically, is what I'm saying. And this is a terrible angle for me. Maybe that's why nobody ever shoots a live stream like that. Here we go. Yeah, I have a huge Red Bull tonight, and I'm going to be drinking a couple shots before I get out. I need to get more sodas, maybe more sushi, steak gravy, or roast beef gravy. A couple things I got to go get. But what I've learned is something I've known all along, but that flavor has changed again with age. We are definitely more powerful than we're told. That's it. That's the gist of it. Um, the whole school system, the whole TV, radio, and music. It's both equally for controlling what you do, what you think, because that controls what you create, but it's also equally controlling real information, real truth, real knowledge, real hidden, occulted information. And until we uncover a lot of this stuff, we we're just, for lack of better words, just zombies, just NPCs. A lot of us woke people are still just NPCs in this regard. You can't just take a little time and research some flat Earth and then call yourself a woke truther. That's just the tip of the iceberg, and not even the tip of the iceberg. We have a mission here, you know. Those of us that are on channels like this, that are just trying to seek out information, we're on a very special mission. And for a long time, and still do, I've decided not to walk my most perfect path. Allow myself to get distracted purposefully. Purposefully, because, you know, this place ain't really worth just being in. It's not worth just striving for. You know, this place is nothing in comparison to what it could be like. It's nothing in comparison to what the controlling a dream is like. If you've never had a lucid dream, or if you've never gone out of body and consciously decided to make changes and control what you see and what you experience, then maybe you can't relate to understanding how shit this place is and what this place could be. Homeless in America, bro. What's up, man? I'll still think about you from time to time. I hope it's still going good, or that you're still in good spirits. I actually last month almost took all of my stuff, all my lights, all my cameras, all my green screen stuff. I almost just gave it, like, put it into storage and said, Mom, hold on to this shit. And I almost just took off. I almost just went straight back to Arizona on a bus, because they legalized recreational marijuana and I'm used to being homeless out there. So I said, hey, maybe I'll just go back and visit, bring my fishing pole, get some weed, and go back to the golf courses at midnight for some big ass catfish and bass. That would be more fulfilling than striving to survive in this piece of crap world. This world that wants nothing to do but to harvest the weak, empower the rich, and perpetuate the show that it takes to do that. That's what's going on. Agreed what you said. At least you're inside, still living out here, man. Happy for you, though. Not being homeless anymore is good. At least you're still inside. Well, you're one of the best people that could catch this stream, bro, because you're talking to somebody that, like, being inside, being outside doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I can reach people when I need to reach people and make changes that are going to make the bigger picture change faster. And certainly try my best not to slow that part down. Holly is long gone. Holly's long gone pecan. She still comes back here to check up on me from time to time. The last comment she had to me wasn't the nicest or sweetest comment. She was just kind of ranting about why she's still one of the faces on my 40 different TV screens on my CGI studio background. And I told her, yeah, I regret that. Immortalizing her in that background. Unimmortalizing her has taken a whole lot more work, and it's not worth it. Plus, I know it still bothers her, so now it's worth it just keeping it there. But no, Holly played a very, very vital role in my life. Holly changed my life in ways that I don't think she's smart enough to understand. But I now believe in full-on human demonic possession. 100%. 100%. There's no doubt about it. And the more I read and watch now videos of people that tell their stories about exorcisms and stuff, I realize that I'm able to do this. And that it's a hidden gift of mine, one that I'm just now figuring out. And I think at this point I'm supposed to embrace it. But there's also another part of me that has this thought of don't get too big and don't put yourself on the spotlight too much, because then things will start happening. And I know what things will start happening means. And it might sound crazy. I might sound like a targeted individual. I know that I'm not gonna say like targeted, like they're messing with me a lot, but they got me on a list. They got Horry Sheet on a fucking list, man. They got me on that list. There's no doubt. Oh, haven't seen your streams in a while. Um, yeah. I've just been doing VR streams and stuff. Not a whole lot of nothing special. Right now, I'm just drinking a couple shots before I go out to get my random groceries I don't need. Just because I don't like doing it sober. I just don't anymore. So I'm gonna drink. I just drank yesterday to do the same thing, and I'm drinking again today to do the same thing. And it also brings me here to say, you know, my daily life has devolved into like I don't feel like doing much of anything to survive the normal routine of daily life if I don't make every single part of it worth doing in the first place. Which has me drinking whenever I fucking want to. Whenever I feel like I have to do something, go outside, I'll be like, no, let me take a shot. Or it's always been, let me smoke some pot first. But now it's like, I need more. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. There's no doubt in my mind, that I could easily be one of those junkies that you see sleeping in the back alley with a needle stuck in his arm, waking up to like some dude taking a squat and shitting 5 feet away from him. Good morning, Frank. You know, I've probably done that in several different ways, several different lives before this one. So it's not a big deal to me. Staying clean, staying healthy is the easiest part. Staying clean and comfortable, that's harder. Staying secure is just a thing you always have to worry about. Homeless was like the most freeing thing to me. Don't think that your goal is to work towards getting a house and getting a family and a place to stay. Brother, your goal should be to figure out what your purpose in life is. And when you're on that path, everything required for that path will start to come, because everything else certainly won't. No matter what you're aiming for, if it's not something that is supposed to be on your path, it's fucking hard to get. It ain't worth it when you get it, and you ain't supposed to do it for any reason that's good for the whole picture. If you're following your passion and you're here doing what you're supposed to do, things fall in your lap. Things fall in your lap. Like when I was thrust into homelessness, bro, you can find money for alcohol. You can find money for alcohol. All you got to do is walk the parking lots. Every single drive-through, check the drive-through window. People drop change all the time out the window, and they don't care to pick it up because it's too full of grease down there by the car where the cars roll up. And I promise you, in less than 10 fast food windows that you come across as you're walking down a city block, you'll find enough for a small flask of alcohol. I promise you. Lady Lacey show, what's going on, Lacey? This is definitely one of my most pointless streams, guys. It's just me kind of talking about my life and where I'm at. But brother, don't think that you gotta work towards anything but your reason for being here and the path you need to be on to make that happen. And that path changes for people from time to time. That path certainly does, and for good reason. I mean, we are here. Hold on, sorry. We are here to learn what we're supposed to learn, so that we can do what we're supposed to be here to do. But we learn those different things at different times of our life. Like I said, I'm just learning how to. I'm just learning that I'm like some freaking exorcism dude. What do you call this? Demon wrangler? The hell do you call this? So I was watching a video last night before I went to bed. Now I pulled up Reiki exorcism. That's what I pulled up. And two things came back to me. One thing was a dude that had this chick on a table, and he was doing this stuff with his hands, not touching her, just doing little things like this with his hands, and he's moving energy through this woman's back, and this woman is like curling up and freaking out and making all these crazy orgasmic sounds. And most people would look at that, and you got three groups. You got those people that are completely fascinated because they're fascinated by everything magical and amazing they don't fucking understand, aka all the NASA fanboys. And you got B, you got those skeptical people that's like, yeah, okay, bro. Yeah, okay. And you got C, those people that they get it. They want to know more. They're watching to learn. So you got the completely fascinated people that'll mostly buy anything. They believe Penn and Teller make elephants disappear on the stage, and they think that's just real, bro. Uh, you got the people that'll not believe just about anything, and then you got the people like me that are like, oh wow, that's what I did and didn't understand. Oh, and we see all these correlations in that video. We see those movements match what we've seen from our patients, from our guinea pig Reiki people. I would do parlor tricks to people in high school. I'd just be like, hold out your hand, do this to me. Just hold out your hand like this. Well, they're like, why? And I'd just be like, just do it. Tell me if you feel this. And I'd start doing the same things with my fingers, and they would freak out. Some of them would freak out. 80 to 85% of the time, I got a reaction. There's very few people that I can get a reaction from. And that bothered me a whole lot at first. Whole lot. But then I just realized most people can't feel this shit. I don't know if it's because they're fucking not real, they don't have souls, or they're NPCs, or they have certain life paths that block them from experiencing the things that I was bringing into their bubble that would have completely fucking threw them onto another life path. One of those would have completely fascinated them on a degree that would have threw them off their whole journey. So, I mean, there's probably different reasons why certain things work, certain things don't work. But if I take all my experiences and put them in a box and start talking about them, there's no ignoring the fact that I'm just gonna say, I don't like blowing my own horn like this. I hate this. I hate this shit. I am a fucking powerful something. The fuck? Like, that's where I'm at right now. So I don't like saying that without sharing why I believe that and how I'm not fucking alone. I need you guys to believe that you are powerful as well. There's no who's more powerful than the other. It's me being like, bro, holy shit, I thought magic wasn't real. Let me tell you, most magic ain't real. But the shit that's real is so fucking real, we don't even know about it. They certainly don't want you to know it. It ain't taught in school. It ain't shown on TV. Real magic exists. And no, it ain't people low fucking floating off the ground and yogi meditation. I don't know. At this point, I can't knock that. I can't even knock mermaids, and I'm certainly not knocking Jesus anymore. Because I've gone through some fucking transitions in what I believe is real and what ain't. Mostly based on personal frickin' firsthand experience. And this comes from an extremely skeptical person. I'm very skeptical of stuff. Because I don't want to be talking about shit that I then find out later on I was wrong. And then have to kind of go back and eat a whole lot of crow. I don't like eating crow. I don't think I like eating crow. I've never had crow. LOL, vaccines will be the mark of the beast. Just watch. Hey, running is medicinal. What's up, bro? People think the moon landing is real and vaccines are healthy for you. No, man. Stay away from that vax, bro. Stay away from the vax. Running is medicinal, Horry. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm here. I just woke up at like 8:30 at night because my life allows me to just pretty much do whatever I want because I won't tolerate it any other way at this point. Um, so I'm taking care of myself. I'm buying time, and I'm making a decision. It's almost my birthday, so if 1 year from now I'm still hard set and hard grounded in this place right here, by June 3rd of next year, if I'm still here and still hoping for the same things that I'm hoping for right now, there's going to be some drastic changes in my life. I'm only doing this for one more solid year. One more solid year. When I say doing this, um, I mean being on hold. I'm on hold. You guys know me from 2015 when I was going ham, doing my show, and I was getting shit done. I was spreading truth everywhere. Yeah, I was most energized. I was on my path at that point. That is my path. What I found out now, it's very hard to put into words without sounding very strange. Um, but I'm supposed to make it on a next level, but not at a level where I'm recognized like Vsauce. But I can't make it to that next level by myself. A singular dynamic with the algorithm shadow ban won't work. The duo dynamic will trump anything because they don't know how to defeat a singular, and they don't know how to defeat anything but a singular energy focus. It was an energetic download, and I'm gonna have to research some of that. These are uncreative controllers. They use us and harvest us mostly because our creativity. They can't figure everything that they need out. So they like to put some of us on a platform, but mostly those worthy to put on a platform and then just controlled, mostly for their intellect, the rest for their creativity. That's why you got all these artists and musicians in the spotlight. They go for those souls and they re-enslave them, whether they're conscious of it or not, whether they're conscious of reincarnation, their past lives, their past roles or not. I don't know. This whole Masonic thing is real. This whole reincarnation thing, mind wipe stuff is real. Yeah. The most powerful people here are reincarnating without the mind wipe. Duh. How much smarter would you be if you got to retain 600 years worth of life knowledge versus 70 years of it, one life? Now, how much smarter would you be if you were six people in one versus one person? And I mean, not just talking about six people that fucked off and jerked off all day. I'm talking about six people that were different. A business partner here, or an entrepreneur here, or a mobile, a money tycoon here. Like all these different people that work the system. Take their brains, stick it in one person. Yeah, you can rule this world. People are dumb. People are easily misled. You can use knowledge to control those people or empower those people. It's your choice. It's always your choice. You're either trying to harvest somebody and take from them, or you're trying to give to them, help them, love them, or empower them. Yeah, it's one or the other. You're either in it together, you're lifting somebody up, or you're clawing somebody to get to the top where they are. That's it. You got 3 levels of progression. You're vibing with those around you, you're trying to level up, or you're doing the worst thing, you're trying to level up by clawing them down. There's different ways to go about learning through life. The question is karma. What's the best way to ascertain your knowledge? Do you have to do it karmically in the nice way? You have to pay for everything that you want, or can you steal it? If you steal it, if it doesn't harm anybody, it's still bad karma. These are powerful questions. Let me read the chat real quick. How old? Jesus proved he was real to me. I don't know what others believe, but it's just what happened to me. Oh, bro, look, I've made fun of Jesus a lot. I've said Jesus. I've made every Jesus joke there is. I kind of mock Jesus a lot. But now I don't at all make fun of Jesus. I try my best not to talk too much about Jesus, but it comes out a lot. I'm not a religious guy. I cannot stand organized Christian religion. Cannot stand it. I love Christians, the real ones, the ones that are doing it right, because I get it. I get Christianity. I just see 98% of them doing it fucking wrong. And so I don't like the whole thing trying to put everybody in that one box. And I just lost like 3 people watching because I said that. So, it's a very touchy topic. Jesus, religion, very touchy topic. Um, all I know is that I've had experiences where an energy has come through me, and at that time I knew everything. Everything. I could be watching TV and I knew what was going to happen next. I knew why the director created that part of the script. I knew his message 100%. I knew the message he was trying to, I knew the demographics he was trying to reach to control the way they think on so many levels. When you have Christ consciousness go through you, you know so much that you are content, so content that you don't have to eat, you don't have to sleep, you don't have to move. You can just sit and be. That's how much you're experiencing at the time. When I did decide to go and do something with that, I would be looking right into your eyes and asking you, you know, about your deepest, most troubling thoughts. Who the fuck wants to talk about that with someone other than their paid psychologist that can't say anything about it? Ain't nobody really wanted to go there with old Horry thinking he was Jesus, okay? But those that did had their freaking eyes just widened. Because they're like, how do you know this? How do you know this? Because there's an energy that knows everything and you just tap into it? Is it really that hard to understand or believe it? The all-seeing eye, what does that mean? There's an energy that sees and knows everything because we're all connected to the same thing. Think of it as a Wi-Fi router that the whole world's connecting to for internet. And all the internet traffic that you do from that computer has an IP address and connects to the source internet server. Your traffic is being recorded, or it's being, at least the ability of the traffic is being able to be monitored. That's all. Whether it's being recorded and saved to the Akashic records, so to speak, or if it's just being able to be monitored. That's the key. We can tap into it. That's why I believe that the only way for us to see what's really beyond a wall when we go out of body is to have another person actually there as well. Sort of like the double slit experiment. If you're not familiar with that, it seems like scientists have tried to throw particles through a couple of slits of material, and those particles should land a certain way. And if everybody's watching them, they land perfectly. But if nobody's watching them and they do the same thing, the particles don't behave properly. It's like it has to be observed by more than one person or by somebody to act the way it should. And that's freaking crazy. And I've linked that to out-of-body travel and proof in the astral, stuff like that. So what I'm saying, I know I'm rambling. I'm going like kind of everywhere, but you guys can ask me shit, and I'll tell you, based on experience, like where I've been with it, what I think about it. I almost don't know what I can't relate to a lot of people, man. I can't relate to a lot of channels that I see anymore that just I know that they're getting their knowledge from another source or a book or whatever. Like I'm searching out people that have really had experiences like me, because I don't hear much about people pulling demons out of somebody. You asked me, what about Holly? Holly changed me in the most profound way I can think of a woman ever changing my spiritual path. When I seen her get possessed by that thing, bro, it taught me two things. It taught me a human can be completely taken over by another energy, aka a demonic possession, is real. And B, fear is what equalizes these things. If you feed it fear, if you're scared of it, it can never be more powerful than you unless you let it, unless you believe it is. But fear, at the very least, will allow a negative energy, a demonic entity, to equalize you. If you fear it, it will at least equalize you. Yeah, that's another thing it taught me, and that was fucking crazy. I wish you guys could have been there. I mean, you guys, luckily, the Trolls versus Trolls channel saved the live stream because she was live streaming that in the back of the cop car, and you could see a woman 100% possessed by an evil entity. If anybody's ever seen Holly and then they go watch that video, I can 100% prove or vouch that when I picked her up that night, she was sober. There was no drugs in her system. But when she got back to my house, all I know is I did a little acid myself, and I was stingy enough to say, no, you can't have any of this. This is my night. You got involved in being rescued by me, but that's cool. You're safe. I'm still doing my night. My mistake was offering her Reiki while I was tripping. And that happened. What you saw in the live stream happened, or what you may have seen. So I don't know what the fuck. It's another experience of mine where it's like, did I do that? I don't know. Did I, with a Reiki on acid experience, open up her energy centers for a demon to be possessing her? Hope not. Hope that's not fucking possible. Or what else did I do that night? I can tell you what I tried to do and what happened, but that's all we have. And what I was left with, to sum it up, was like, demonic possession is 100% real. So where did Holly go? Back to fucking Florida. Her and whoever else is inside her ass is the fuck away from here. I wish I wouldn't have let her delete the voice recording that we had the night that she got picked up, the day that she got us both picked up. I wish I can go and hack that out of my phone again and undelete it, because that shit was crazy. She left the phone on my desk. This was like right after she called the police, telling the police that I was raping her and shit. And the audio that was recorded, the voice that was coming out of her body was not her voice. No. Not her voice at all. The stuff that we were saying was on a level where even knowing what I know, it's almost, I can't even almost comprehend where we were, what context we were coming from, but I kind of get it. Dude, that's scary shit, okay? Yeah, man, there's other energies out here. There's other things that can see stuff that we can't see. Science can't measure. When we experience Christ consciousness, we light up like a light bulb. If you're going to look at us like a radar, the people that are sleeping and zombies, they're just dots. They're colored dots. But when those people wake up to realize their true power, they're a freaking spotlight all of a sudden, and you can easily see the spotlights from the nothings. And they target you. And they have a regimen. they will figure out a way to put you in cuffs, put you in a cage, stick you with something, keep you there until that Christ consciousness dissipates or vacates or whatever. They know what they're doing. I've had that happen, I want to say 3 times, but I can only remember 2. So, like, I have to figure out where the loss of memory is here. But whatever the case, dude, we are super duper powerful people. I'm trying to get this information out there, and I don't want to keep repeating it here on this channel for people that don't really understand it. Charlotte and Paul Flatastic, what's up? The Holy Spirit, Mark of Melbourne, yeah, yeah, there's 2 spirits, all right. There's the Holy One, and then there's this other one. Show us the studio, give us a tour. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not reading the chat. Lady Lacey in the studio, give us a tour. Yeah, I'm so proud of my beautiful studio. I've got the lights set on like dark purple right now, but you're looking at the green screen. You're looking at my stove and kitchen, bathroom, pile of mess, desk. There's my cameras. That big one over there, that's my video commercial camera. This is 2 cameras sitting here for when I do my live streams. This is, my desk. Got a SpongeBob window covers, lights. This poor light, my son knocked over when he was like 2.5 and sat on it and played blocks at it for a while, so that's why it's all bent to fucking hell. These boxes, I'm not really that trashy of a guy, but this has been in my room for a couple of weeks now. All of that, I am that trashy of a guy. But the boxes on the floor is, hi Mom, I know I'm a mess. I'll pay anybody $30 to come and vacuum my room and clean my stove. That's it. I'll take care of the toilet and the trash. Clean my stove and vacuum my floor. $30. Who wants it? I'm too lazy. I don't care. When I put on that headset, my reality dissolves. I don't care how messy my room is anymore. So that's my studio, guys. It's a 1-room place. That's all that I need. All that I need. You'll do it next week. I've been trying to get Brittany to come over here and do it, but she won't do it. I mean, she says she'll do it, but then she just dodges it. So I'm trying to teach my cousin how to say no. I think that's her life lesson she needs to learn right now, how to tell people no. Because some people in this world, a lot of people in this world, especially a lot of people I come into contact with, my mom being one of them, it's hard for helpful, loving, giving people to say no. Sit with that for a moment. The power of no is very powerful. It allows you to, 1, not give up too much of your energy or power to the wrong people, the ones that will just constantly take from you. Saying no is very helpful to defeat that. Saying no allows you to rest. Saying no allows you to recoup. Saying no allows you to really be able to give more to the right people when you can. It allows you to rest. Saying no is a very powerful thing. Saying no isn't as selfish as it feels. It's not as selfish as it feels. Yeah, to have a life. Yep. So, there is something to be said by the fact that, there's about 8 people chilling and listening to me talk right now. And when I do VR streams and game streams, there's only 4. So I know that enough of you are here to listen to some of these tidbits of truth that I come pouring out sometimes with. But this whole stream was just kind of me giving my headspace, saying, I don't know if I should split up this channel or not, because I want to start doing some really crazy shit. I want to start really changing this world. Really, really, really opening up people's potential here. Like, for example, I want to make a video
And it might start off as a live stream because at this point, I don't think that there's much of a difference. Hold on, what time is it? All right, I have about 10 minutes left in this, and then I have to go to the store for no apparent reason, but to get more sodas. Thing is, I want to start a channel, and I want to talk about the times that I've been picked up for having Christ consciousness. I want to talk about the psychic abilities I've had. I want to talk about the superhuman strength I've had to overpower security guards and throw people into walls and resist linebacker style sized guys with my 110-pound ass. I want to talk about our superhuman strength, our know everything ability, our healing potential, our potential ability to create. Um, what do you want to hear? Like some juice for that? Is I saved a man from his deathbed, I saved a woman from rape, I've saved a couple of people from dying in either dreams or premonitions, and said, hey, stop your car. There's a fucking wreck about to happen. Oh, can't believe it. There's things like this that's happened to me. It just adds up at this point. It adds up, up, adds up, and that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. I don't like to believe that, like, I can't just say like I can do all these things, because it's like, yeah, I can, but there's something that allows me to be more open and more receptive to it. That's fasting. Fasting. You stop eating food, your psychic abilities go way up through the roof. For whatever reason, I don't know. The cool thing is, the times that I've been most like Christ consciousness, only once can I remember acid having anything to do with it, and that wasn't the most profound one. So it doesn't take a drug. Drugs do help it. They enhance it, and they sometimes throw it straight into you. But they don't, it's not required. And that's what's really cool. I've had equaling experiences, both without any drugs and both with acid, that have been turning points in my life to clue me in at just how powerful we are, how much information we can take from the future and act on it now with. We can dig up shit, dark, old, dirty skeletons from our fucking closets of our friends and family, rip them out and regurgitate them right in front of their face, freak them the fuck out. Yeah, we could do that. That really gets to people. That's I don't like proving that I can do stuff to people, and I understand why that's not a very enticing thing. Once you've done some of the shit that I can do, as for somebody to be like, prove you can do it, it's like how much work it was for me to prove it to myself. You think I'm gonna do a pubic hair's worth of work to try to prove this to you? No. That's your path. Because I can prove my one experience to you as best as I can. And when you look at me and be like, I still don't believe it, you think I'm going to stick around for that disrespect? No. And that's why people don't go around, I can pull, I'm saying this right now, and this is legit, I can pull your headache out, I can pull your nausea out, I can usually pull your joint pains out. And I say that because that's like an 80% thing instead of a 98% thing. So like, there's things that I know I can do with a 98% average success rate. It's pretty good. You can pull a tooth pain out without medication on multiple occasions. It's really good. Nobody needs a dentist. Nobody needs to be taking 800 milligrams of acetaminophen or an Oxycontin. That's pretty good. When you can experiment with taking a tooth pain out by not even putting your hands around the source of the pain, but just around their hand itself, to see if you can take the pain from their tooth out through their shoulder, down their arm, and out of their hand, just because you've done it enough ways before differently, and you want to see if this way works. I've been there too. It works. What do you do with this? You tell people that they're fucking powerful. That's what you do with this. I'm not sitting here like, I'm tooting my own horn, I can heal your pains. No, I'm not here for that. I'm here to tell you can do it too. Do I make a new channel where I talk about doing this shit all the time? I don't know. That's where I'm at right now. I'm asking you guys. Do you want to see me do a live stream where I'm sitting here going, and I gotta, imagine my Zen, sparkly, meditative background, and I'm like, okay, guys, hold out your hand. And you're just sitting there while I'm doing this, and you're holding out your hand, and you're waiting, and like, I want to tell people that I want to make a stream where I want you to hold your hand out towards the monitor, and I'll put my hands around here, and I will focus the energy that I'm doing to anyone who participates in the video. That's really all the mental work it should take, as far as what I know, to make this sort of a video a thing. So what if I posted a live stream, put my hands out, and said, you guys put your hand in, and the whole thing would happen in 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, you pull your hand out or pull it out sooner or whatever. And nobody knows what they're supposed to feel in that 20 seconds. But I'll figure out, and I've already thought about, a way to verify what everyone should feel. And if people start saying, I felt that, I felt that, I felt that, and the average is good, like the ratio is good, and it doesn't matter. I mean, some people will feel the energy a little bit, some people will feel it pretty good, and then some people it's so strong they gotta yank their hands out. Only the 2 to 5% of people don't feel it at all. So I'm willing to work with that, 90% of people will feel something thing. And that's where I'm at with this sort of experiment. Why would I do this? For those people that don't believe. For those people that don't think this shit's real. Like, you can go your whole life without thinking it's real. That's cool with me. Because I know that there's bajillions of other people that are waiting to hear something that unlocks them. So, do I put myself out there and look like a complete fucking ass to potentially wake up even just 20 people? Sure, that's worth it for me. I'll do a lot of work to wake up 20 people to the potential that I've woken myself up to. Because that domino effect right there, that's powerful. That's what they don't want. That's why I'm so shadow banned at only 2,700 subs. Yeah, you guys have any idea? That's not a lot of subs. But when I shave and put on a fucking shirt and turn on my studio, dude, yo, 10 times better than Vsauce ever could be. Vsauce has a whole crew of people working for him. You know that? Vsauce is just the actor. He's not even the editor of his shit. He doesn't do any of that shit. I don't think he does. He's led me to believe that he just doesn't. I'm a one-man fucking show. That's why I'm so dangerous to the system that's keeping the knowledge from us. One-man show is dangerous. Jack of all trades, personalities, souls like me are dangerous because we don't need a whole crew to make a difference. We've been here before. We know what they're doing, and we know what it takes at the grassroots level to do what we need to do. And funny part is, I'm not in a jail cell right now. I'm not in a jail cell when I probably could have been a couple of different times. And it's because that won't last very long. There's also people that are in high levels of government, in high levels of politician, jobs, and they are able to deceive the darker energy that is equalizing itself here to run this place. And they know how to play their cards. They have to do some bad things just to be able to do the right things. That's how it works. That's a very difficult life to live. But they know what kind of balance they're keeping here. So if I ever got thrown in jail, there'll be somebody on the white hat side that sees that I'm on that list. And they'd be like, yeah, he's either going to change the entire jail to be like Jesus, or we got to get him out of here. Because either way, keeping the balance ain't gonna work. We can't let him. He can't be killed. So he's not in any danger. But the more people he changes to be like him, that's more dangerous. Get him out of here. Why do you think Jesus wouldn't come back to earth? Why you don't think we see the second coming of Christ? Let me paint this picture. Jesus knows better than to come back here right now. Jesus knows that if he came here and started healing the sick and spreading his truth, A, they'd put him on that list, the very same list I'm on. B, they would try to apprehend him. And even though he might have all the right words to say, it really depends on who's watching. So once they get him in jail, they stick him in a box and they stick him with a syringe. Jesus is no longer able to embody that meat shield consciousness. That syringe blocks Christ consciousness for a while. It's not permanent. I'm proof of that. It's not permanent, but that's the regimen. That's the program. Yeah. Jesus knows that if he came to be Jesus, they'd put him back on a cross or shove him in a box and take his light away. I wouldn't fucking do that either, dudes. Not permanently. Like, he knows better than to reincarnate into his own body again. That ain't the best way to do Jesus in 2021. Best way to do Jesus in 2021 is do what he did to me. And probably you too, homeless. Probably you too. He probably embodies your body, aka you received Christ's consciousness, aka the Holy Ghost, and you let that do whatever it's wanting to do through your meat shield, whether it's performing a healing, whether it's giving a sermon, whether whatever. And then when too much, when you're on the radar too much, then that energy goes away. Or it could be a conscious thing where you can make it go away. I don't know. I just know I've experienced this Christ consciousness thing several times. It's real. You have 6 times your strength. You can jump over fences in a single bound. I'm not kidding. You know everything. You can't just spread it. You can't just share it. You can't do that. Your tongue is tied. But you do know everything. You need nothing. Food, sleep, nothing. You need nothing. Nothing. Anyway, we're powerful people. We are very powerful people. I'm here to share that. I'm just not sure how. And this was my rant to try to feel it out with you guys. Do I make a new channel? Do I keep coming here every now and then like this to finally drop it because I can't take it no more? I'm asking you guys. What do you want from me? Go for it. We would like to try. Charlotte and Paul Flytastic. Charlotte, all right. Jesus gave us the plan for anarchy in the Bible. That's interesting to know. Interesting to know. Take us with you. Trip to the shops. LOL. All right. So you do like the inside stuff? My mom. Brenda Lee is my mom, guys. I love everything you have to say, but I hate that I have to go. I'm outside helping Mac in the yard while it's still cold. Love you, but that's where I get that. My mom types long messages. I get everything out too. Do it. All right, guys. I guess what you're helping me figure out is that, like, my hardcore people, the people that are going to be those 3 to 8 people that watch anything I do, you guys are what I'm here for. I'm not here for the other 2,700 subscribers. I'm here for those couple of people that, like, they either know that when I stream, there's a potential to get some real fucking nuggets of something powerful, or it's just bullshit VR. But you guys know, if you come here every now and then, I'm going to give you some juice. I'm going to give you some of that meat. I just can't stay. I can't be too in the radar. I can't. I can't because I could wake people up too fast. I wake people up too fast. I already know this. I have to ride this very, very fine line of looking unpresentable and unprofessional enough so that they don't come after me and just straight up hire some crackhead to come kill me. It's too easy for them. They're not going to get the karmic retribution for that. Like, the crackhead's going to die and deal with that. I think I get it. I think I understand why I'm not dead or in jail right now. But that doesn't mean that I'm happy existing. So I'm about ready to ramp it up. And in a year from now, if I haven't ramped it up to the level I want to ramp it up, the whole game's changing. Remember when I was out on the streets and I was live streaming at Walmart how I saved a woman from being raped at 3 a.m. in the morning? I'm talking that every week. I'm going to be hanging out at the edges of hospital sidewalks asking people if they have coma family patients that need to be pulled out of comas. That's something that I'm thinking about doing for real. Like, whether it's just, oh, well, I'm homeless, that's what I'm going to do now, or as a vacation. Get some nice clothes, dress appropriately, hang out in public places and ask people if they would allow me in their family patient's room for a Reiki coma session. Why is this in my head? Because I believe I can do it. Why do I believe I can do it? Well, I've done greater things. This isn't on the level of difficulty even close to things I've already done. So why not put some of the small stuff to the test? And what's keeping me from doing that? The only thing keeping me from doing that is surviving for this shit life I don't want to survive for. All this that roam I toured you with, all this stuff. I don't care about none of that. I care about being on my path. Being on my path is doing like I just said. Empowering people. If they can find this random dude like me on the street while they pull into the parking lot of that hospital to go visit their family member that's been in a coma for the past 2 weeks and they have no hope, but they see me with a sign outside saying, I'll help your coma, whatever. And they give it a shot and it works. That's my path. And if you stick around, I promise your soul, you'll learn a couple of things. Yeah, I'm putting out bullshit. Yeah, I'm doing VR streams. Yeah, I drink a lot. I'm here for a reason. I'm going to start up more things about myself as time goes by, but I think you guys have helped me understand that, yeah, I could make a new channel. It's cool, but I should also share it with you guys too, because there's enough of you still hanging around that deserve to know a couple of these things. And for me to make a new channel that would completely not be broadcasted to you guys is probably not in my best interest or yours. So that's what I've decided. So thanks for stopping by and telling me, yo, do it, bro. You make a difference. I'm here to wake people up. I'm here to empower people. Yeah, we are gods. So, who's with me? Much love. Peace out, guys. I'll figure out how to get this live stream done in a second. I don't even know how to end it. What an outro. Do I want to stop crop streaming? I don't even know how to end the stream. Always with you, Horry. Thanks, Charlotte. Oh, I can change how I look. This is the first time my phone ever gave me the option to
to stream sideways like this, so I'm not sure what it wants me to do. I don't even know how to end my stream. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm lost right now. What is it? Yes.